Hi everyone, and welcome back to another weekly market analysis. In this video, we'll recap last week's market performance, preview what's on the horizon for the next week, and brace yourselves. I'm going to share my planned trades for the next week with you. All right, let's take a look back at the last week. Then let's turn our attention to the things we should keep an eye on in the next in the next week. We saw Canadian inflation data came same as expected, uh, but softer than the last month, which was received neutrally by the markets. In addition, the Reserve Bank of New Zealand kept the interest rate same at the last time at 5.5%. Both UK and Japan inflation data came higher than expected but lower than the last month, which kept the markets neutral. And moving ahead to the next week, the Canadian, and US GDP data will be in focus. Also, the Euro area and Japan's employment rates, which is expected to be in the same as the last month. Okay, so let's move now to the technical part. Starting with the Euro Pound. You can see that the Euro Pound here is stopping at a very supportive level. If we looked backwards to 2009, we found that this support level here is very, very strong. And here in 2014, it broke down as a result of double top pattern here. Also, I see here a pattern shaping. I see a triangle. Maybe if we move to the 1 week time frame, we'll see it more obvious. Okay, so drawing line like this, drawing line like that. Okay, I believe this pair is very at a crossroads. If we looked at the economic calendar here, let's see what's news coming out of Britain next week. Nothing significant for Britain, okay, but I believe it's waiting here for a catalyst, and it's too much on the edge now. It's waiting. So any break down for this line is going to the pattern is going to drop dramatically, like what had happened in 2014, right? Like here, it's going to continue. So I believe it's going to wait for a catalyst, and it might take. I believe the price is going to go up a little bit here one more time. It's not so far, but I believe this week the price is going to be choppy like that. It's not going to go that far. Then it's going next week or so. We are going to see a breakdown here. That the price broke to the downish side. All right. But I'd rather to wait for a fundamental like the pound kiwi. Okay, the pound kiwi here we have a very interesting pattern. It's very obvious. It's inverted head and shoulders, and it even has been confirmed and it's going down. So I believe I'm going to put my eye on this. All right. So you should also take care of this. Let's look on a bigger scale. All right. So this has exceeded the resistance level of the prior 10 years, and it's dropping down. Even here on a monthly scale, it looks like a double bottom. And if I'm going to enter a trade here, I'm going to just draw a line here and line there between those two shoulders and here, and measure the distance. So I believe if I entered here, it might be very profitable trade for like around 500 pips. Let's see what's going to happen next. Okay, let's look at the pound Canadian dollar now to see that this is a monthly chart, and we can see that the price is standing at a historical resistance level. It has been like that since 2015. Let's look at the weekly. All right, you have noticed that there's a common pattern here, which is the V pattern. Okay, here it's taking this. I believe it's forming a V here also, a pinpoint here, and it's going to drop. Let's go to the daily chart. All right, let's look at the daily chart. It has like one, two, three, four, five, six, around 8 days in a row, which is almost 8 working days, like almost 2 weeks, 2 calendar weeks, and the price didn't retrace for one day. All was white. All are bullish here. So I believe here that this price is going to have 100% Fibonacci retracement here to this level, which is going to be great. It's going to be around 300 pips in 1 week. Okay. Okay. So let's stop at this and watch this pair for a moment. This is the pound dollar. Okay, and this is the monthly chart. This price, this price zone has been the lowest since 1993. Okay, so this is number one. Number two, we can see here a very significant downtrend line since 2007, and another trend line here on a shorter scale that was not touched yet since 2013. So if it crossed and the price here is in the edge, on the ropes. So as the price broke this line, I'm looking forward to break this line. And if it broke this line, no way this price is going to go higher and higher. Let's break it down a little bit on a shorter scale. All right, nothing significant here. All right, here we can see that on a daily chart, it started to make a rising trend here, a bullish trend. Let's go back for the monthly at the moment and look at the stochastic here and for a second. If we draw a line here, what can you see? Let's change this to blue, aqua. All right. No, it's not very good. Let's change this to dark blue. Okay. And draw another line here. What can you see? A significant divergence. All right. This is a divergence. This is a monthly chart, and on the long run, I believe this is a very prominent pair for me. All it needs is a catalyst to break it to the upside. The price now in the 1.2, and I believe this might go as far as But let's go stop here for a moment and check on something. All right, here for the Kiwi dollar, nothing very significant, but on the weekly chart, we can see here a very long-term downtrend since 2021. And I can see that the price here, moreover, is forming a triangle. Okay, so I believe this, you can see how long is this and the base of the triangle here. So I believe the price here is about to break and go very bullish